guys, it's Sheila. I'm back with magic. We're going to talk about day 13. It's make all your wishes come true. I think everybody would love to make their wish come true. It's fun to fantasize, isn't it? And just wish. This morning on the way to work, I actually fantasized. If that's what you want to say. I dreamt. I'm a dreamer, and I dreamt about going on this crazy shopping spree for Christmas. Just buying things that I knew my kids wanted. Things that they wanted, things that they needed. Buying my husband these extravagant gifts. Buying my parents an amazing gift for them. Buying Nutcracker tickets to take my daughter to the ballet. Lots of things. It was fun, and it didn't cost me a penny. And one day we'll have that financial freedom where I can go and just do as I please and not feel like I am strapped, because I don't believe that we are created just to be limited. That's ridiculous. The quote for this is, the opening quote, it says, "Imagination is the true magic carpet." That was by Norman Vincent Peale. He was a writer. Hundreds of native cultures through the centuries have traditionally given thanks for what they want before receiving it, creating elaborate ceremonies to put as much energy as they could into giving thanks. The Egyptians have celebrated the flooding of the Nile River since ancient times to ensure the continual flow of water to the river. American Indians and Australian Aborigines perform rain dances. Various African tribes perform ceremonies for their food before they hunt for it. And the very nature of prayer in every culture and religion is giving thanks before having received what is desired. How many times have we gave thanks for food at dinner before we even tasted it? But we said thank you. Gratitude is something you must have before you can receive, not something that you simply do after something good has happened. You won't know how you'll receive it, and it's not your job to figure it out. Don't try to figure out how gravity is going to keep you on the ground when going for a walk, do you? So what it's saying is, if you're sincerely grateful for something that you desire, before you even get it, that is what faith is. A faith of a mustard seed is very, very tiny. But if you believe it enough to say thank you for it now, you'll receive it later. It says to go to the list that you created at the beginning of this book and choose your top 10 desires for this practice. I have not done this part. I'm going to today. It's just, like I said, it's been a crazy week. Saying thank you 3 times is a magic formula because it's mathematical number of all new creation in the universe. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Perfect example, right? So the second step of making your wishes come true involves saturating your desires with even more gratitude, which is awesome. So, you know, like if I was to tell you some of my top desires, one of them is to have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're a subscriber of mine, you're a part of that, and I thank you already. I thank you for those who will come later, because I know it's going to happen. Another thing that I would like to do is to be able to write from home full time, to inspire and to encourage women, and you if you're watching this, and to be a woman of influence around the world, not just here in my neighborhood, not just where I work, not just in Texas, not just in the United States. I'd like to influence women around the world. That is a dream and a desire of mine. Another desire is to have complete financial freedom where I don't have to worry about any bills. They're paid. They're done. You don't have to budget out groceries. If I want to have a filet mignon 7 days a week, I can, and it wouldn't be a big deal. Right now, remember, feeding 3 teenagers, that would be an expensive bill. Because that is not a big cut of steak. Gosh, I could go on and on, I'm sure. But that's the biggest desires that I have. I'd like to help you above everything just to find happiness in your life, to find that joy to keep living and to actually live and not just survive. We were not created just to survive. And if that's what you feel like you're doing, let me help you. Let me help you find the way. Let me encourage you, inspire you, and motivate you to get out of that dump, because that's a dump. If you're barely surviving, that is not all right. You're one step away from death, and that's not okay. Especially when you're healthy. And thriving is what we desire for our children. But we've got to do it for ourselves too. Stop. Stop living just to survive. That's just ridiculous, redunculous, and I don't like it. So if that's where you are, I'm going to tell you right now, before I continue anything else, that my heart's desire is to help you to live and not just survive, because you're worth it. The world needs you. It needs you to thrive and not just survive. If you're just surviving, you are nothing to this world but taking up space and taking up resources. When you're thriving, you can give back. When you're surviving, you're just soaking it up like a sponge. You don't have enough to give back, and that's not nice. It's not okay. I've been there. It's a terrible place. It's a terrible feeling, and I want so much more for you. If you had a magic carpet, and on that magic carpet you made a wish, and 3 things would be granted that you wished for. And no, more wishes is not one of them. Even though, really, the world is your desire. The world is full of wishes for you, both negative and positive, so be careful what you wish for. Comment below with 3 things that you would wish for. If you knew it would be granted, no questions asked, not you figuring out how to make it happen, just you wanting it and getting it. What would you get? What do you want? I cannot wait to read your comments. Don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. These videos are just going to get better and better. More often, more regular, maybe even more challenging for us both. Love you.